Hello everyone, the doctor is in, and I have for you Dark of the Moon Deluxe Optimus Prime with the trailer. I wasn't expecting to get this guy so soon, but I was lucky enough to get my hands on him tonight. It does come in a nice display box. You can, I've already opened it and messed with it. You can take him out of the box and put him back in without damaging any of the, the packaging inside. So it still does display nice in the box if you wanted to do that. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I'm not at home, so I cannot do any size comparisons or use any MechTech weapons to show you how they fit in his ports. However, in the box here, which you can see in a little bit closer detail on the back, it does have a picture with the MechTech weapons attached, and apparently you can hold up to 7 MechTech weapons. And there's Optimus Prime's bio. And underneath you can see that it says that Soundwave is also available, but we may not see him here in the States, unfortunately. But so I'm going to get him out of the box for you, and then I'm going to do the review. Okay, so here we have Optimus Prime out of the box, and my first impressions are that it does look pretty nice. I do like it. Minor complaints: the trailer and the cab are probably slightly out of proportion. The cab could either be a little bit bigger, or the trailer could be either a little bit smaller. But that's a minor complaint. Also, Optimus Prime is missing his blue stripe or stripes on the side of the trailer. But other than that, it's pretty nice. The cab does turn a bit more than 90 degrees in either direction. And also, as far as first impressions go, I could tell you, typical of the Dark of the Moon toys is that the plastic just isn't as good as other lines, and you can kind of hear it when you shake it. It's pretty light, but other than that, if you're willing to get past those issues, this isn't a bad toy. So I'm going to start with the figure itself. I mean, many of you have probably already seen this. We've had the Deluxe release as the Walmart exclusive in the US. The paint is probably slightly different. Like I said, I can't compare them to the other one that I have. But as far as transformation, I do like the transformation of this figure. You're going to start out by taking the front of the cab and just pulling it forward, and it does lock into place. So you can see there it's kind of loose, and then if you just pull it that extra little bit, it will lock. Nope, it fell out. There we go. It's locked in. Next thing you're going to do is take this back part of the truck and fold it. It's tabbed in. You just want to fold it down, and you want to make sure that this part here moves. You can actually turn it down without moving that part like that, and then the waist is kind of out of whack, so you just want to make sure that folds up like that. We can fold this part of the cab down. Next thing we're going to do is come to the back part of the truck, which are the legs. We're going to separate those, and then you're going to pull the legs slightly out to the side and extend them down. And they are tabbed in, so when you transform them back, you just want to make sure you tab it back in. Pull that down. Like so. And then for the feet, we're going to flip this part up and then rotate that 90 degrees. Same on this side, flip it up, rotate 90 degrees, take the back tire and fold it towards the medial side. Like so. Then in the back of the cab, we're going to take these two parts, separate them, fold them around, and there is a tab there, and there's a slot that we're gonna tab those together like so. Flip these panels up and fold the arms down. And actually, you want to lift the arms up, and you want this part to be like this, because if you don't, when you have to rotate this 180 degrees at the waist, and if you don't do what I just showed you, you hit some resistance. So you just want to make sure that's like that, and then you can rotate it pretty freely, and the arms also are up out of the way. So we're pretty much there. The last thing we're going to do, actually, we're going to flip this up and lock it in, and then just separate the front windows, and Optimus Prime's head will pop up. Lock those tabs back in. And I do have to say that I do like this Optimus Prime, the deluxe version, better than the Voyager version. The Voyager version is okay. There's a lot of complaints with it, but this version is okay. The major complaints with the deluxe is this back here, the back kibble, and also, well, because of the back kibble, he's also a little top heavy and back heavy. Yeah, you can see that there. But he is very well articulated. He has ball jointed shoulders, double jointed elbows. His fists don't move. His head will rotate, but it's sort of limited by the sides of the cab here. He obviously has, well, because of this backpack here, the waist doesn't really move very much. He's got ball jointed hips. He's got a thigh swivel, knee joint. And then the feet, due to the transformation, have this little bit of swivel here, so it helps in posing him quite a bit. But that's pretty much it. You know, if you can get past the big backpack there, and the fact that he's a little bit back heavy, I think he's actually a pretty nice figure. And I like the Walmart edition as color-wise better than this one. But I don't have the MechTech weapon to go with it, unfortunately, tonight. We'll set him off to the side for now. We'll take a look at the trailer. The detailing is decent. We have the stands under here, and the trailer door. The trailer door does open like so, and you could probably fit at least two, probably only two deluxe Dark of the Moon figures in there. And in addition to that, we can take the side of the cab, which is a little non-traditional as far as Optimus goes, and open it like this. And if you want to, you can open the back door as well. And then you can see his MechTech ports, which you could probably use from the inside to store some weapons, but I think their main use is for putting them on the outside. We have a little Autobot symbol there. Like I said, the trailer is very light, and the plastic quality isn't the greatest. I think it's pretty typical for the Dark of the Moon line in general. But if you're an Optimus Prime nut with a trailer like I am, it's a must-have. But if you're a little not a big Dark of the Moon fan as far as the toys, but you want a deluxe Optimus Prime with a trailer, I'd probably wait for this guy to go on sale. He's a little pricey at $30 at Target, anyways. You know, you've got your standard deluxe, which is probably about $12 these days. So you're paying about $18 for the trailer. You know, it's a matter of preference. If you're you know, if you're a big fan of Optimus like I am, you'll want to pick this up right away. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I hope you enjoyed this review. This is Dr. Prime. Thanks for watching. The doctor is out.